Holdenacke here with another Halo Reach on the PC campaign mission walkthrough, and this is mission 5, Tip of the Spear, run on Mythic LASO difficulty, which is legendary, all skulls on, no deaths, no save, quits and resumes, all run in a single segment from start to finish, and obviously run solo. So here we are, we just set it up. And we're going to start with a little bit of a cutscene after the campaign mission itself sets up. Now, if I were running this as part of a quest, I would have tried to eliminate as many of the cutscenes as possible. But because I've already run these, and I'm just redoing them on the PC, I decided to include all the cutscenes.
Reconnaissance has also identified sophisticated Covenant army hiding canopies, and has pinpointed what's believed to be a landing zone for additional Covenant forces, the origin of which is yet to be determined.
That landing zone has been tagged by UNSC Command as a priority 1 target. Set charge link is loud and clear.
Copy that. Acquiring signal lock on the pylon. Detonating in 3, 2.
Boom.
Incoming!
Michael, hold on to something.
Okay, we're just about ready to start with the actual campaign mission. I will be getting control here momentarily. Notice that that's a grenade launcher, which will be my primary weapon here up front.
Can you hear me?
I
Six,
also
you
have
right?
a DMR.
I could use some help.
On my way.
Okay, now as soon as I gain control, I am going to move a little bit to the left and start to sprint. Like so. There we go. Because there's a Banshee that's going to fire on the overturned hog. Take this route right here, making sure not to fall off the cliff. And we got a turret here that we want to take out. Sometimes I can get it like in 2 or 3 shots. Sometimes it takes forever. What I'm doing is I'm bouncing a grenade in. Okay, there we go. Now there's another turret way off in the distance. And I have yet to take this guy out. But what it does is it keeps him out of the gunner seat. And occasionally there will be a grunt or a shielded jackal that come up close, so I'll just switch over and take him out with the DMR and get back to the grenade launcher. And I just keep doing it until I run out of ammo. And really the ideal way to get it is to bounce it in so it hits the base. That'll blow it up. Oops. It's a needler. Alright, so I'm out of ammo now. Oh, no, I wasn't. Okay. I was just getting fired upon. Let's see if I can take one of these guys out. Not doing a very good job of that. Oh, I got that guy. Alright, I think it's time to go. Here comes our Pelican. And originally I thought that the Pelican would come after I did this little jump here. So I was a little bit surprised to see it show up when it did. Alright, we want to... Oh, and he's going to come up real quick. Sometimes it takes a while, but this time he immediately came up to me. And what we want to do is jump in that hog and take off. Forget about Cat.
Be advised, Pony has ID'd 2 hostile anti-aircraft guns southwest of
Okie dokie. Now watch how I park this guy.
6.
I have it pointed at the hog pointed at the cliff.
Noble 1.
Because what will happen every once in a while is the guy, the gunner,
which would mean a strike by
sees
the
the bad guys, and there's three skirmishers up here, each one with a needle rifle or Covenant carbine. Anyway, what'll happen is if he sees them, he'll fire at him and usually hit me right in the back. So I want him pointed away from the action.
Copy that. I'm waiting on you.
Alright, what I'm doing here is I swapped out my empty grenade launcher for the needle rifles, the carbines, and I'm running back to the hog. And I'm going to do something that I really don't like to do, but I feel it's necessary. I'm going to get rid of this guy, because what will happen, you'll see in a minute. Okay, I didn't know if I had enough grenades there. Alright, so I'm going to park the hog right here. Now, if I'd have let the guy go, what would have happened is at some point he would have jumped in the driver's seat and taken off. Notice that I'm just pointing the rocket launcher at the gun, and I'm holding the trigger down and just letting go. It takes a number of rounds to take it out, but it will take it out. I just didn't want to be bothered with my trooper there jumping in the driver's seat and disrupting my fire here. I remember in one run I couldn't get out of the gunner's seat fast enough, and he drove right into the enemy, and that was the end of that run.
New intel stick. Looks like normal weapons won't dent those.
Okay.
I would suggest neutralizing the
No, I would suggest keep doing what I'm doing. Okay, you hear the siren there. That means it's about ready to blow up.
Heading 224.6.
And I'm going to take a second and look up here to watch our UNSC cruiser come by. Now, I don't know if that's the Grafton. I couldn't see the logo on it. And there's going to be some longswords going by. There we go. Okay. Because unfortunately the Grafton takes gas at the end of the
Copy, 2
mission.
Lima 4, bombing run, heading 224.6, permission granted, out.
Okay. Now we're going to make a big run here just momentarily. As soon as Kat says there's a Pelican coming in with the bridge.
I'll be on call. 6.
Okay, as soon as I see that Pelican, I'm taking off.
Once it's in place,
By the time I get there, the bridge should have dropped. Like so, and
Bridge in position, 6.
sometimes I can make it across without doing all these flipper-doodles here. Sometimes it totally flips over. But at least I stayed upright this time. Alright, I'm backing up here. I got 3 more skirmishers, one of which has a carbine. The skirmishers are basically jackals without shields. We don't have any snipers, thank goodness. Alright, one of those guys, like I said, has a carbine, so I'm going to go down there and pick it up. There it is. Get some more ammo for my carbine. A needle rifle. And there's a health pack right here. And it looks like my health is in the blue range, and I really want full health, so... Notice that I groaned there. That dropped my health down just enough to the yellow side. You know, using that grenade against the cliff, or against the wall, the cliff, whatever, approach. Now I'm back to full health and full shield.
Noble 6, there's a mining facility near your location.
Okay, here we go. Poor troopers are already taking gas. And what I want to do is I want to take out that turret before I do anything else. And I'm at distance here because I don't want the grunt in the turret to see me. So there's no hurry here. Just keep firing until we're pretty sure the turret's gone. And I am looking at it, and it looks like I took it out. So we're now going to dance a little bit and put ourselves in position to take out some of the bad guys on the bridge. Got grunts and shielded jackals at this point. Okay, I got at least a grunt there. These little buggers are tough to take out. Okay, I just saw. Oh, triple kill. How about that? I think one of them was a direct hit, and the other two went flying over the bridge. Two were a direct hit, one went flying over the bridge. Not really sure. Yeah, I think I've done just about as much as I can from here. That guy is just actually going forward. Shielded jackals are really tough to take out with guns, but I just took him out. Or with the rockets, I should say. Alright, going to advance a little bit more. Get a better angle on the two remaining jackals. I think I got just one left. It gets really frustrating with these rockets. I'm going to jump out and try to take them out with my DMR, like so. Alright, you little bugger, where are you? See if I can get you moving. Come on, show your head. There we go. Gotta have that shield angled a little bit so I can get a headshot of him. Okay, now I got two jackal marksmen, or two skirmisher marksmen up here. Each one has a carbine. There's one down. There's two down. Okay. We're doing pretty good. Alright. Now, in many instances, I would pick up a plasma pistol because they're always handy to have, but it looks to me like, actually, in this particular battle that we got coming up, I want to keep my DMR along with the needle rifles, the carbines.
Eyes on the prize, Noble. Take out that
Alright, we're going to do a little shortcut here.
But keep moving.
To try to avoid these guys in front of us as much as possible. Those guys right there. Now, this is a little tricky. Just jump the railings. Be very careful. Be very slow and cautious. Jump over and okay. I might be able to take one or two of these guys out. There we go, I got that guy. Alright, it looks to me, you'll see here in a minute, or a second or two. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna. Okay, yeah, I'll get them to move when I hit that. They don't like that carbine. They will jump. They will jump when you fire that thing. Okay. All right. Still got full health, so I can't use the health pack. And I looked down to see if I was sparkly, but unfortunately in reach, oh jeez, that was not very good. I think that just killed my shield. In reach, the only way you can tell that your shields are gone, because you'll be sparkly, is if you're in a vehicle. You're jumping in and out of a vehicle. And these two guys here are a real pain in the butt. So I'm actually using my carbine. Okay, I got a 3-shot EMP on one of them, or a super explosion, if you will. Shoot, I'm just jumping around like crazy. Alright. Hopefully that brought my health down so that I can use the health pack that's up there. I don't want to get too risky with it. I think I just shot the concrete again. Yeah, he definitely doesn't like that needle rifle. There we go. Hope I didn't use up too much ammo. Alright. Still got full health. I want full shields and full health, so I'm going to use my my grenade against the wall trick again to get it back. Alright. And down we go. On to the next. This next battle will take a few minutes. Swapped out my DMR for that plasma caster, plasma launcher. We will have 2 hunters down here, and I'll be using the plasma launcher to try to take out their shields in their back.
Update 6. Scans show another Covenant AA gun ahead of your location. I want you to neutralize
Okay,
that
this
gun.
Revenant is not quite as good as a Wraith. But notice where I'm aiming. There's like 3 jagged peaks up there, and I'm aiming at the middle, just over the middle peak. That should get us hitting the gun. And at some point here, not too far away, I will take a peek to make sure that I am hitting the gun. And then you'll see the middle jagged peak that I am aiming at. Or maybe I won't. Let's see. I thought I'd be aiming. I'm pretty confident in this particular aim point. Okay, so there. I just poked down. You can see the blast hitting the gun. And I don't know if you saw that middle peak there. Yeah, a little bit left of the sun. That's a good place to aim. Just over the peak. Have the back edge of the gun just over the peak. Now obviously I've got the blind skull on, so you can't see my my sights on this. Now when we take out the gun, okay, we've just taken it out. You see that pelican up here, that means the gun's about ready to go. There were 2 wraiths down there, and the pelican I think forces one over the side. And I'm going to do a little trick here up and down the path, like so, a couple of times. And there is a, people think that this will despawn or force the other wraith off the edge of the cliff. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It's very rare that I'll see both wraiths. Occasionally I'll see one, and in this particular run there are no wraiths whatsoever, so they both went over the side, over the cliff, over the edge, I should say, to their demise. So now we got a bunch of shielded jackals, grunts, some skirmishers, or unshielded jackals, an elite, and 2 hunters. And at this point, I want to take out as many of the little guys as I can with the Revenant. Got to be careful here, because both the jackals and the grunts will sneak up on you and try to EMP the Revenant. And if you're too close to the hunters, they will blast you to bits. And those shielded jackals are really hard to take out. You can see the 2 hunters are way off in the distance here on the left. I'm sort of kind of keeping an eye out on them, because they get to a certain point, they will start firing. Alright, I got somebody. I think it's probably a grunt. The skirmishers, the jackals, unshielded jackals, will have, I believe, needlers. And for some reason, they're worth a lot of points. I don't know why. Because actually, of all the guys, all the cubbies in front of me, they're the easiest ones to take out. Here comes another one. Now I'm getting a little bit of protection, shield protection with the Revenant from these needles. Well, I'm just kind of bobbing and weaving, and what this actually is kind of a strafe. Sometimes the strafing will help a little bit with aim assist. Okay, I just got a grunt. Here comes another. Now, how in the world he survived that is beyond me. That unshielded jackal, that skirmisher. And as I found out in the previous mission, or 2 missions ago, Oni's sword base, when I'm bobbing and weaving like this, I got terrible aim. If I want to shoot up, I tend to shoot a little low, and if I want to shoot down, I shoot up and overshoot the target. But hey, I am old and slow, as well as being achy. So it's to be expected. It's one of those deals where if I can do this, anybody can. Just got to know the tactics, know what's in front of you, and have a little bit of good luck, which we'll see coming up here in a bit. Okay, there goes another skirmisher. Now at some point, I don't know whether it's time-based or taking out so many enemies based, but at some point Carter will come in and say, good job, and George is coming in, I think it's George. George is coming in with a Falcon. And at that point, whoever's left will turn around and start firing at the Falcon for the most part, which will land on the other side of that big rock there, just to my left and forward. And that's when I'll have the opportunity to take out, really, to damage and take out the hunters, for the most part. Alright, I think I got a grunt over there. And a grunt over there. There's a couple of them. They're just kind of waving their plasma pistols around. And notice that grunt over there on the left. He's just kind of sneaking. Well, he was sneaking up a little bit. That scared him. There we go. I'm coming up short again. All right. I'll tell you what, those guys have got a little bit of armor on them, because I would have thought the splash damage would have gotten. Okay. Always keep an eye on those hunters. Like I said, they have a habit of, when you're focused on somebody else, they have a habit of just kind of very slowly moving up within range to take a shot at you. Alright, I think I just got the last skirmisher. Why they get so many points is beyond me. I think the shielded jackals are the hardest ones to take out of the little guys. So it looks like I'm down to the elite and 2 hunters. There might be a grunt still back there. Yep, just saw him. Alright. That must have been the grunt captain, because his points would work a little bit more. Or the head grunt, if you will. Alright, I'm not really doing much damage to these hunters. The best that I could do might be, if I got them up close to the rocks, is splash damage going into their backs. But they're pretty well armored up. Ooh, look out. Don't want to get too close to that elite, because they're grenade happy. If he can fire at you, he can throw a grenade. Alright, I'm waiting for Carter now. I'm not going to do anything other than what I'm doing here until I hear Carter talk about the Falcon coming in. There we go.
Well done, 6. Only needs up close recon on those fires. We're going to fly you this way.
George has a Falcon inbound your position, Lieutenant. Highlighting the LZ now.
Okay. Let's grab some more needle ammo. Needle rifle ammo. And see if we can pop the shields on that on those hunters. Move up a little bit. I was really having a problem here aiming at the hunters. Notice these guys are the grenades are coming in short. I'm not really sure, because there should be aim assist on these guys, or it should lock in, I should say. Okay, at least I got some damage there. And the idea here is to get the armor off their backs with the plasma launcher. Okay, that guy's armor is off.
Take him round.
And that guy's armor's off. How about that? Alright. Alright, so 3 shots and we'll get a super explosion there with the needles. Not really, I honestly forgot what that's called. Out of the way there, Elite. Now we want to take them out in a reasonable amount of time, because there are times when if you let them stay up for a lengthy period of time, they will destroy the Falcon, and that will be the end of the mission. Okay, we just got that big guy. Alright, now I'm working on the second one. There we go. I've got to be a little careful here. I don't want him to get out of view. I think, oh, I remember what this is called. It's called a super combine now. 3 shots on the target will create an explosion, a needler explosion. Alright, I think I just ran out of ammo. I don't even know how I remembered that. I'm not one to study lore. Okay, how about that? That wasn't too tough. So now we just got the Elite. Boom! And there we go. That's how you take out the Elite. Alright, now we get to go through. Now notice I'm going on the right side here. The Falcon got turned around a little bit, and you definitely do not want to get in on the left side. We want the right side.
Spotted some
And we're going to be going through the Valley of Death.
Call out targets as we go.
This is one of the major choke points in the mission right here. And there is a sequence to how we want to take the bad guys out. We'll start out by trying to get that Elite off the bridge. As soon as we have a clear shot. And I didn't quite get these guys out of the way. Alright, so we took a little gas there. Now we got 2 turrets down here. We got to get both of them out before they inflict damage. Then there's several Elites, one of which has a concussion rifle. We want to get those guys blasted off. Then there's a turret. See the turret firing at us. Take the turret out. Take the sniper tower out. Okay, then there's another turret back there. Take that out. Hopefully we won't get killed by the Wraith. And ooh, he just missed it. Take the Wraith out. Okay, the Wraith is gone. Alright, as soon as he says good shooting, then we basically, for the most part, we've accomplished the mission. And let's take pot shots at these guys. We want to get some more points. Alright. That was pretty nerve-wracking. So that's the order in which you really want to take those emplacements and people out.
Affirmative, sir. Here we go.
Alright, another little cutscene. I could have skipped this, but I decided to go ahead and
We're going down.
Look your armor, Spartan!
Brace for a hard landing.
Ow. Okay, we're still in the cutscene. Notice that I got a jetpack and a health pack in front of me.
Crew's dead. We shouldn't stay here.
Alright, so I want to get my health back, full shields and health. Get that jetpack. switch over to, I got a AR and a DMR, switch to the DMR. I want to see if we can get these guys. You see the marksman up there, and then there's a sniper. Alright, I got the sniper. So I took a couple of them out, maybe 3. But I don't want to stay back here too long. Just follow this path. We've got a bunch of grunts coming at us. Oh, put some gas there. Stay right of this that pipe. Come up here, and go ahead and jump through this pipe for some protection. Jetpack here, and come around the corner. And what I want to do is swap out my AR for a carbine. First of all, I'm looking at to see if any of those skirmishers or marksmen are up there. This is what I want right there. And be wary of that Banshee right there. Occasionally he will come into play. Okay, let's follow this path here. And I'm going to take a peek around the corner. If I don't see anybody, alright, I'm heading this way now. Use this approach. This is the approach that will get you the least amount of fire. And up we go. Alright, we're going to have 2 FRG fuel rod gun grunts. Several more, I think 4 more regular grunts. And an elite, a sword elite. And there's a couple of ways to take out the sword elite. But I'm going to start with the grunts. And I was hoping to get the FRG grunt to start. But that guy was in the way. Right, I believe I might have gotten the FRG grunt there. Don't know. We'll find out. But I'm using the jetpack to get up out of the way. Now sometimes the elite will come into this room and be looking out that door, and you can jump down and melee him there. There is one approach where you get him to charge you, and as he charges and tries to whack you with a sword, you use your jetpack to jump up out of the way, and he goes flying over the edge. Another way, if you can catch him outside and throw a grenade, he'll dodge the he'll dodge the grenade. Oh, there he is. Out of the way. He'll dodge a grenade and jump over the edge. Those are all fairly high risk. Well, the one with him being in here is not so much high risk, but they're risky. What I found is if I can just stay alive long enough to take all the grunts out, the elite will go to a certain spot by the switch that I have to pull to drop the shield. He will go to that area and I can sneak up on him and take him out. And that's what I did in this run. Okay, at least I got that guy. Make sure you don't catch yourself going up into that little ledge there, because generally I have taken gas from the elite when I've come down. Okay, so I think I got the FRG grunts out of the way. Now I'm being very, very careful with that elite. Now what I found with the attempt to get him to charge, and there's 1, 2 grunts there, to get him to charge so I can jump up and out of the way and get him over the edge, is that for some reason, regardless of how close he is, when he starts to charge, he'll stop and tag me with a grenade. So I have given up on that approach. For me, it just doesn't work. So what I'm doing basically is I'm jumping down, making sure the elite is not around me anywhere, and I'm kind of sneaking around, see if I can tag a grunt and get them out of the way. Alright, nobody there, nobody there. Alright, now what I'm going to do, instead of walking across the front of that entrance, is I'm going to come up here, go over to the other side, and drop down, and take a peek. Yep, take a peek. See if I can find a grunt to take out. down there. Oh, there's the elite up there. Oh, no, that was a grunt. There's the elite there now. If I'd have been smart, I should have turned real quick and thrown a grenade at him. Now I'm taking a look-see here to see. No, he went back inside. Oh, shoot. I wasn't quick enough. And I had the wrong grenade. I want a plasma grenade. They really jump out of the way for plasma grenades. So I believe he has gone back into... Oh, I'm not sure where. I can't get him to come back out. See if he came back into the middle. Nope, he's not in here. So what I think I'm going to do here, I believe what I'm doing, if I remember properly, is going around to the other side. Yes, going around to this side. See if I can see one of the grunts up there. Nope. I think there's at least one, maybe two grunts left. Alright, so I got to go back to the... Oh, there's a grunt. Ooh, ouch. Ooh, get out of there, get out of there. Alright, I think I knocked his nose shield off. So it should be easier to take him out. Okay, somebody's moving back to that entrance. I don't know if it was the grunt or the elite. I hear the elite off to my left. Yeah, I can hear him off to my left there. So I'm going to let him go back inside. Okay, they are talking to each other back up by the switch, I think. Yeah. Oh, no, wait a second. Ah, I should have thrown a grenade. Okay, hopefully that drove him back up towards the switch. Regardless, I'm trying to be very careful here. After everything we've gone through to make a stupid mistake and get tagged, and then have to start all over again, which has happened. I've gotten this far. Again, I'm trying to draw him out. I've gotten this far and then done something stupid and gotten tagged, and that's that. Start all over again. Alright, let's see what we're going to do here. Okay, we're going to go back to the other side, so we can get that last, and I think it's the last grunt. Oops! Oh, like I said, he likes to throw grenades. Got to get him out of that entrance, which was right there. Go back. Yeah, I can hear him. Yeah, he's just inside the door there. Based on what he's saying and grumbling about and what I'm hearing. Alright. Maybe he has moved back inside somewhere. So I can come back over here and try to take that grunt out. Nope, don't want to go. No, don't want to drop down there. I want to come back over to the entrance to my right, I believe. Yep, this entrance here. See if I can take out that grunt. Okay, there's that super combine. Ooh, and there was the elite. Okay. So I'm going to hang out up here for a little bit. No, he's back inside. I can't throw him out. I got plenty of ammo left, I'm pretty sure. So what I'd like to see... No, he's not there, so I can't drop down and melee him. What I'd like to see is him right in that area. And let's see, do I see let's go take a look. What I have found, and this is pretty consistent, when all the grunts are taken out, what am I doing here? Okay, I'm coming down this way. When all the grunts are taken out, ooh, and I think I just saw him. When all the grunts are taken out, he will go back into a defense position right there. You see him? So as long as I don't do anything stupid, I might be able to sneak up on him. So that's what we're going to try to do here. He's going to come in real nice and quiet, nice and slow. He hasn't seen us, he hasn't seen us, he hasn't seen us, and boom! There he goes.
Lieutenant, drop the shield and get out.
Okay, that's it. That is, we got a cutscene here. Poor Grafton taking gas by the big ship. But that is the essentially the end of the mission.
Get us out of
Besides
here.
the cutscene and my post-game
Control,
stats.
this is Noble 1. Spire 1 is green and you're free to engage.
And actually, the time that
Have
I
a
ran
nice
this
day.
in, the actual
Copy
run
that,
time is
Noble
about
1.
38 minutes,
Be
which is
advised,
not
all
bad.
ground units. Frigate 318 Heavy is inbound, and MAC rounds have been authorized.
Mac rounds in atmosphere.
One way to get... Hang on to your teeth, people.
Yeah, that's the Grafton. Boom. And this is what I was talking about the big ship.
New contact. High tonnage.
No, somebody tell me
We'll
this
see it here
ain't happening.
momentarily.
UNSC Frigate Grafton, do you copy?
Grafton is dust. We need to get out
There
of
it
here
is.
now.
That is a big ship. Okay, that's it. That is Halo Reach on the PC. Mission 5, Tip of the Spear. Run on Mythic LASO difficulty. Legendary all skulls on. No deaths, no save, quits, and resumes. All in one run. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this helps you in your quest. This is Old and Achy, signing off. Take care, everybody.